Welcome back to the Houston Oilers franchise. The Oilers are back in the win column after 2 straight wins as we move to 2-2 after a very scary 0-2 start to the season, coming off of a Super Bowl win, and we are back in the hunt. We are 1 game back of the Chargers, and the Chiefs obviously upset the Chargers last week on the road. And looking at the schedule ahead, I mean, every game is going to be tough. I don't think we have one easy game left on the schedule, except maybe the Bears, which is week 16. But besides that, our schedule is going to be tough the rest of the way. We have a lot of road games, so it is going to be a very, very gauntlet type of season where we're really going to be tested. Keon Carter returned to starting quarterback last episode, and he wasn't asked to do much because AG went off 200 yards on the ground, and it's propelled him to a top 5 rusher in the NFL after a very slow start, and he is tied for the league lead with 6 touchdowns and averaging 6 yards per carry. That is just insane. Corey Birmingham got in the game late, and he got 1 carry for 13 yards, but I saw something in that 1 carry. He was explosive, so expect him to get more carries, and it's all about longevity. Antonio Gibson is obviously aging, so we want to make sure he's as healthy as possible for the remainder of the season. I think we've really found something in Quincy Hall and how to use him. Like, he can stretch the football field. He's got incredible size and hands now, and he's still only 23 years old, along with Jake Hawkins. Pair those two together, and that's a lot of speed on the field. And then Danny Rudd obviously is the red zone threat, and he is a threat every time he's on the field to score, and he is just a mismatch nightmare. So I really like what our offense is, and we'll see if this young offensive line can continue to play well. We signed Matthew Bergeron in the offseason to replace Joel Bitonio at left guard, but how about not signing a left tackle to replace David Bakhtiari? We decided to develop Mark Schilling for 4 years now. It's his 4th year, and he is starting for the first time, and he has not given up a sack. I got to give him some kudos. He's been probably the best offensive player that we have not spoken about. Defensively, we have got after the quarterback, 8 sacks through the first 4 games, and we've had 3 interceptions, but we are giving up a lot of points. And I kind of credit that to Von Cross not getting after the quarterback. Usually, he's able to get us off the field. He hasn't been able to do that this year with 0 sacks, so hopefully he comes around soon because we really, really need him to make a playoff run again. But today we face our old quarterback DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who started for us through the first 2 seasons, and he has a lot of weapons with the Lions. Garrett Wilson was signed there before. Amari Cooper was signed there before, no longer with them, but they still have a very formidable top 3 receiving group along with Sam Laporta. On defense, they have added some pieces. Jack Campbell won Rookie of the Year back in season number 1. But they had the number 1 overall pick after that season, and they ended up drafting Matthew Pitts number 1 overall in the first draft in this series. Actually, it was the second draft in this series, and he has been a huge disappointment. 1.5 sacks through 3 years. That is just pitiful, and he was drafted as a pass rusher. They've added some new young cornerbacks. James Davis is one of them. He is a man cover cornerback. He's pretty decent. And then obviously they built this defense around Aiden Hutchinson, who is one of the best defensive ends in the game, actually number 1 rated as far as left ends go in the NFL at this point. So we'll see if we can keep him in check. Let's get this game underway and see if we can get to our first win streak of the season after starting out 0-2, winning 2 straight. And here we are at Ford Field as our offense comes out onto the field to start this ball game. Here we go, Keon Carter leading this offense, and I think we are starting to hit our stride a little bit. 1st and 15 to start this game. Here is Carter throwing short to David Lewis Jr., who is not looking for the football. He was wide open and by himself. 2nd and 15 now at the 19. Here's a handoff. This is Corey Birmingham in the game. He breaks a tackle and picks up the first down. It's a gain of 16 yards for the 6th round pick out of Washington State. He remains in the game, actually. Another handoff, and Birmingham has space. He tries to get to the outside, throws a stiff arm, and gets a gain of 9. How about this? 2 straight carries for Corey Birmingham. How about let's make it 3? Handoff back to him, and he fights forward for the first down. That's a way to instill some confidence in a young running back. Gibson checks back into the game. Here's a handoff to him, and he picks up a gain of 1, coming off of a 219-yard game last episode. 4 touchdowns also. Here's Carter throwing short, and it's an open man. It's Danny Rudd who gets open for the first down and the first completion of the game for Carter. It's a gain of 18. I just got done talking about how Rudd is a threat because he's just tough to guard. Here's a throw deep on the right side. It's David Lewis Jr. Touchdown. He was guarded by Jack Campbell, and that's just a mismatch. A linebacker on a receiver, and David Lewis Jr. continues his great play of 2 straight games now since Jesse Fisher Jr. has been out. He has been showing up, and he scores on the opening drive. DTR out to the field as he's leading this Lions team. He's already led them to the playoffs once in this series already, and we'll see what he can do this time around. Here's a handoff to the running back out of Wisconsin, second-year pro Matthew Darby, as Jahmyr Gibbs is shaken up for this game. He will be out. Here's a throw to the right side. That's going to be caught. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown across the 50, and that's a gain of 27 for the first completion of the game for the Lions. Stretch play called to Darby. This time it's Heath Burnham with the tackle in the backfield. It's a loss of 1. That eventually brings us to a 3rd and 9. Here is DTR throwing to the right side. This one's intercepted. It's Casey Burton. His second interception of the season. And the Oilers will turn the football over on the Lions, and it's our former quarterback playing his former teammate. And we take back over here at the 26. Gibson in the game now. Play action fake. Carter loads up. Throws this one deep into coverage and knocked away. Quincy Hall was there, but probably shouldn't have been thrown into double coverage. It's a 3rd and 6 now. Carter in the pocket. Throws to an open David Lewis, and Carter can't make the throw. So we will have to punt this one back to the Lions. As here comes this offense back out onto the field, fullback in the backfield, and they have a tight end as well. Here's a handoff to Darby, who makes a move in the open field and picks up a big-time gain for a first down. This is a different-looking Detroit Lions offense. I don't think Dan Campbell is their coach anymore, so they probably have a new running back, or a new playbook, I should say. Here is Matthew Darby with another gain of 5, and that brings it to the 38. It's now about 5-yard conversion. Here's a quick throw, and that is caught by Sam Laporta for the first down. Bradley Collier got caught in coverage that time, and the Lions convert. Play action fake now. DTR throws out to left side. Darby makes a man miss, and that was Macklin Todd in coverage, and he picks up a gain of 9 right there. DTR moving the football here on this drive, getting it to the 12-yard line for a 2nd and 9. Dump off pass to Darby. He makes one man miss, but can't get around the second. Casey Burton there on the stop, and it is 3rd and 8 to open this second quarter. At the 11, here's DTR throwing to the end zone. Caught. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown. They have so many weapons. Garrett Wilson, St. Brown, Jamison Williams, and Sam Laporta. And they make it a 7-7 game. So here we are back on offense. Here's a run up the middle, and that is AG, and he picks up a gain of 5. We really found out how to run the football here with this offense last game as AG went over 200 yards. And here we are on the center again, 2nd and 5. Here's a throw to left side. That's caught. It's David Lewis, and he's got the first down and a little bit more as he gets to the 43. How about David Lewis Jr.? He's filled in nicely, and I thought we would have an issue filling that spot, especially since we went to free agency and picked up Nico Collins, as here is Danny Rudd getting going, and he is wide open over the middle of the field, and it is a first down again, and we're inside the Rudd zone. Toss play out to the right side. This is Gibson. He has the edge. He gets to the 5, pushed out at the 4, and it's goal to go here for this offense. We are moving the ball well. Play action fake now. Here's Carter out of the pocket. He's going to try to scramble, and he throws it at the last second, and it's intercepted. It's an illegal man downfield right there, and it's called an interception. Now, we tried to stiff arm on that one. We didn't even try to throw, and somehow we threw the ball. That's just, I guess, Madden. So now the Lions take back over with under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. After that blunder of an interception, here's a quick throw to left side. That's caught. Amon St. Brown stays on his feet, pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Is now here they are at the 39, 3rd and 10 now. We send 5. DTR out of the pocket. He throws on the run. Intercepted. Looking for Jamison Williams, and Bryce Hall steps in front of it for his second INT on the year. And the two veterans in this cornerback room come up with interceptions. And now here we are on offense. But there are the Lions sending pressure on the screen pass, and Carter was screaming that time. And we're back at the 29 now. It's a 3rd and 20. Under center, Carter in the pocket throws. He's got a man wide open. It's Jake Hawkins. How does the Detroit Lions allow that? Gain of 23 and a conversion. So now Carter in the pocket this time. Throwing to the right side. He's got Danny Rudd. And he picks up a first down again. 7 of 14. Not the greatest completion percentage for Carter, but he's getting it done at the 28 now. Here's a short throw. It's Quincy Hall. Actually, that's Gibson. He's got it for the first down. Quincy Hall was usually lined up down the right side on that X position, but now it's Antonio Gibson. And then on the next play, we answer with a throw. It's Hawkins in the end zone. Touchdown. Wow, what a drive put together by our quarterback, Keon Carter, making up for that INT. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Here is DTR throwing across his body. Downfield, he's got Sam Laporta, and the Lions will call their first timeout. 1st and 10 now. DTR throws short. He's got Laporta again flinging forward, and they get into field goal range here. And they will knock down the field goal going into halftime. If that's our one kryptonite here in this series, it's literally giving up points before half. Anytime the CPU gets possession, they always score. And now the Lions are down by 4, and it's a one-score game. So here we go, second half action. Let's go defense. Let's step it up. We need a good second half to close out this 3-game win streak. And let's just seal it here. Here's a DTR throw down the left side. This is caught. It's Amon St. Brown. How does that happen? He was guarded by Casey Burton, and Burton just got turned around. It's a big-time first down throw. Maybe a little luck involved as well. Here's a handoff to Darby and a loss of 2. It's Dave Washington there with the stop in the backfield. It's now 2nd and 12 now at the 29. Here's DTR throwing to the right side. He's got St. Brown again, but this time Burton knocks it out. And now that brings it to a 3rd and long. 3rd and 12 to be exact. Here's DTR. Pressure right up the middle, and he can't get rid of it in time. And it's Macklin Todd there with the hit, and it will force the field goal. So 14-13, here is Gibson getting loose, makes the man miss, and tackled from behind by Jack Campbell in a big-time first down run. And we have been able to run the football well with Gibson, 3rd in the league in rushing coming into this game. As here's Corey Birmingham giving him a breather, and he gets to the outside, and Birmingham has a first down. He gets to the 35, and Danny Rudd is shaken up on the play. It doesn't look too serious. He will just go to the bench for a breather. Back to Gibson up the middle. It's a gain of 5. And our offensive line, especially our interior offensive line, is blocking really well. Here is Callum McDermott now with a quick catch, filling in for Danny Rudd, and he has the first down. And now we are inside the red zone. Let's see if Danny Rudd will check back in. We will leave him out the game, though. Let him recover. Here's a handoff. This time Gibson jukes inside, and Gibson fights for the end zone touchdown. And AG with touchdown number 8 on the year. And he will make it a one-score lead here, now up by 8. So about 5 minutes to go here in the third. Here is DTR now under center. A quick throw to left side, and that is knocked away by the rookie Eric Freeman. As he's in coverage, he makes a play. You don't see that every day. And now it is 3rd and 10. Here is DTR under pressure, trying to get away from Von Cross. He scrambles himself, and Casey Burton makes him slide on that play. He does not try to fight through a tackle. So the Lions punt it away. Here's our offense back on the field. Here's a quick slant across the middle, and that is caught. It is Jake Hawkins for the first down, and the speedster continues to impress. I really liked what Hawkins has brought to the table for this offense. 1st and 10 now. Here's Corey Birmingham in the game. It's a stretch play, and look at the blocking on the left side. It's a first down. I just got to give it up to Matthew Bergeron and also Mark Schilling blocking on the left side. Schilling has like 67 run blocking, and he blocks like a veteran. Here is a throw to the right side. This is a screen pass called to AG, and he has the first down. That was a 3rd down conversion, by the way. Fullback in the game, that's Owen Hayes at fullback. Here's a toss play out to Gibson, and he gets freed for the touchdown. How about the run blocking of this offensive line? Just making it tough on this tough interior line for the Detroit Lions, and now it's 28-13 in a blink of an eye. So here's DTR back on the field trying to run the football. The Lions with Matthew Darby, and you can just see their brand of football is a physical brand. As they get it across the 50, it's now a 2nd and 2 as this third quarter winds down. Quick throw is Jamison Williams. He's got the first down and more, and he has been quiet today. I'm surprised they aren't using these receivers a little bit more. DTR under center now. Play action fake this time. DTR rolls to left, back to the right, throws to the end zone. It's caught. It's Sam Laporta, touchdown. What a play by DTR. Play action back to the left, rolls back to the right, throws it on the run, and it's right on the money. 1 foot, and that 2nd foot is inbounds. The call will stand. It's 28-20. So here's Gibson now. He's getting loose again. 2 juke moves, and he's across the 35-yard line, and he will be over 100 yards with that carry. Here is Birmingham now. Look at the tough running. He runs over the safety and picks up a gain of 6. He's at 93 yards rushing. Play action fake now. 3rd and 3. Here's a dump-off pass. It's Rudd, and it's a first down. We could do something today we have not done at all ever in this series, and we could have 2 100-yard rushers. Here's a quick throw. It's David Lewis now. He's getting involved again, and he's inside the 10, and it is goal to go. At the 9-yard line, handoff, Corey Birmingham. He fights in. Touchdown. His first career rushing touchdown, and the 6th-round rookie will make it a 2-score lead once again. So here's DTR back on the field. That's a quick throw across the middle. That is Sam Laporta. He picks up a first down. I thought Dave Washington would get to that pass. Instead, the Lions continue this drive. Down by 2 score. They're just going to pass from here on out. 5 wide on this play. Here's a throw to the right side. Almost intercepted by Bryce Hall. That one could have been number 2 on the game for him. And it's incomplete instead, and now it's a 3rd and 10. We send pressure at DTR, and he gets hit on that throw, and it is now 4th and 10 at the 29. This could be the game here for the Lions. Play action here for DTR, throwing across the middle, and that is incomplete. And the Houston Oilers will take back over with 3 minutes to go. Here is Gibson now. Start out the drive with a nice run up the middle. And our offensive line is just wearing them down. And we just have run it all over. Left side, right side. Look at Mark Schilling. Look at the push. It's Corey Birmingham on the play. And he picks up a gain of 12. And the Lions will start to burn those timeouts. Under 2 minutes here. 1 timeout remaining. Here is Birmingham with the carry. He gets to the outside. And a diving man misses to the 5. Pushed out at the 4. And Corey Birmingham, 16 for 157. And now AG checks in. Handoff at the 2. He walks it in, and it's a touchdown and a route here. and the Oilers do something we've never done in this series, and we have 2 100-yard rushers. Not only that, but we win this game by 22 in a dominant fashion, to be honest, in the second half, especially running the football. But how about this stat right here? Corey Birmingham ran for 157 in this game, and he ran for more yards than Antonio Gibson ran. That's incredible. 159 to be exact. 17 for 159. He had 1 more carry than Gibson. He averaged 9.3 yards per carry. He had 1 touchdown. Gibson had 3. And this running attack looks dangerous now. We figured something out with this offense, and I am very, very excited to see what's going to come of this, because that was as dominant of a game as you can get here versus any opponent. And our offensive line was the real question mark coming into this season, but they have proven that they can work together, and this scheme works. Running the football, we are using actually the Detroit Lions playbook, because remember, our offensive coordinator moved on to college football, and we acquired a new playbook, and now we find ourselves 3-2 on a 3-game win streak, and it looks like we could be rolling here. We could be one of the best teams in the NFL. If our defense can turn it around and have games like that, where we pick off guys like DTR, it's going to be trouble. We face a really good Browns team. They re-signed Deshaun Watson to a 1-year deal to continue to be their quarterback, but I think this could be the last year of Myles Garrett if they don't get it done. He's had 15 sack seasons, 17.5 sack seasons the last 2 years, but now it's time for the Cleveland Browns to put up or let him go. They are 4-1. We are 3-2. So we start out next episode with that matchup, and then we will probably have the Cowboys matchup as the headline matchup as well. So you don't want to miss that. Let me know what you guys think of the rookie Corey Birmingham. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinted. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in a dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side, but I'm from the east side. This how we slide, this how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.